Hello students, in this video we will learn about our breathing process. Breathing. Breathing is a process in which we take in air which is rich in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. This process involves two steps, inhalation and exhalation, and they work alternately. Now, what is inhalation? Yes, inhalation is the taking in of air which is rich in oxygen, and exhalation is giving out of air which is rich in carbon dioxide. You might be knowing that an adult human being can inhale and exhale 15 to 18 times in a minute. So, how do we calculate the breathing rate? The number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as breathing rate. Now student, we will discuss about the respiratory system in human beings. When we will talk about the respiratory system, the following organs will be considered. First one is nasal cavity, then pharynx, then trachea or windpipe, and then come lungs and diaphragm. In lungs, bronchi, bronchioles and alveoli. Now we will discuss how this air passes from the nasal cavity to the lungs. So when we are inhaling the air will enter through the nostrils and it is passed on to the nasal passage. Inside the nostrils, the hair-like structure and mucus is present. That hair and the mucus helps in trapping the dust particles and the harmful microorganisms which are entering along with the air. Then after that the air will enter into a structure called trachea or the windpipe. This trachea will then divide into two narrow tubes that is called bronchi. The bronchi, after reaching to the lungs, it will further divide into numerous extremely small narrow tubes which are called bronchioles. These bronchioles end with a sac-like structure, a small balloon-like structure that is called alveoli. The walls of the alveoli is covered with a large number of blood vessels, and these blood vessels helps in the exchange of gases. Means the carbon dioxide which is present in the blood is thrown into the alveoli and the oxygen which is present in the alveoli is passed on to the blood, and from there it will reach to the heart and from the heart to the different parts of our body. So students, now it is very clear that how our respiratory system works. Then what is shown in this figure? Yes, this figure is showing how this diaphragm and chest, the ribs, moves when we inhale and exhale. Students, when we are inhaling the air, it means the surface area of the chest must be increased so that large amount of air can enter inside our lungs. So, when we are inhaling, the diaphragm will move down. What is diaphragm? Diaphragm is actually a cartilaginous structure which separates the chest from the abdominal part. And the ribs, it rests on the diaphragm. When we are inhaling, the diaphragm will move down, the ribs will move upward and outward. So the surface area of the lungs will increase and large amount of air will be inhaled. When we are doing the process of exhalation, at that time the diaphragm will come to its original position, the ribs will come down and inward. It means the surface area will get decreased and so the air will be pushed to go, the carbon dioxide which is present in the lungs, it will be pushed to go so that it can go out of the chest. Now one question, why do we sneeze? Yes, when some unwanted particles enter inside our nasal cavity and it starts irritating the lining of the nasal cavity. We sneeze to throw out that unwanted particle out of the nasal cavity. Now my next question is, what do we breathe out? Yes, you will say that, ma'am, it's already carbon dioxide. But if you will come to know the data, what the exhaled air contains, you will be surprised that exhaled air contains 16% oxygen and 4% carbon dioxide. And when we will compare it with inhaled air contains 21% oxygen and 0.03% carbon dioxide. So I think now it is very clear to you that if a person is inhaling 0.03% carbon dioxide and it is exhaling 4% carbon dioxide, and a person is inhaling 21% oxygen and exhaling 16% oxygen, if we will compare the quantity of the oxygen and carbon dioxide, we will come to know that in exhaled air the percentage of carbon dioxide get increased. That's why we say that we breathe out carbon dioxide. I hope that the concept is very clear to you. Thank you.